Oh my god.
We're live.
We're live. Hi, folks. I'm here with this little guy and a bunch of these guys. Hey, Charles, Dave, come back. So today, Facebook Live, we're gonna walk through the Movi. We've got some friends here. We've got friends from Moment. We've got friends from LaCroix. We've got friends
from LaCroix.
Taiwanese scooter company. If they come back, let's head over to the lounge area and dig in. I got these guys on charge, so got a bit of a setup with me. Who all is joining? Do you guys want to come sit down?
Yeah.
Dennis, do you want to join? You fixing something?
Looking for his bear jacket.
His what?
Bear jacket.
Oh. Where's Charles and Dave? Dave? Dennis? I need you guys at an arm's reach in case anything goes wrong.
Right here.
Okay.
Morning, Matt.
So let's introduce everybody. Are people joining in?
Yep.
Nice.
64 so far.
Did you see me do Insta Live or Insta Stories on the wrong account earlier?
I didn't know you.
You guys can jump in whenever.
Okay.
You can. Mark, you can come heckle about the overpriced counterweight if you want.
Can be programmed 360 panel. It's pretty close to 360.
Okay, I get my charging situation.
Is this orange coat blowing out the shot?
No, you're good.
I can
Makes
remove
the
it.
shot, dude.
The orange coat isn't, but your mustache is.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been working on this for 9 years.
It's a good look with both those chairs back there too.
Oh yeah.
Color coordinated.
Blue hat. Yeah, dude, you're popping today.
Thank you very much, guys.
All right.
Where's Uvi? You reading?
Who?
Are we live now?
Yeah,
We are live.
Great.
Evan, are you doing live read? Yeah. So, will that happen live or will that like in an hour?
I'll be there
A little later? The only thing Evan does on time is make babies. Just so you all know. Let me walk you through this thing. So this is Movi. This is a stabilizer for a smartphone. I've got my iPhone. Ow, something just stabbed me in the butt. I've got my iPhone 8 Plus in this guy right now. It's trying to focus for some reason. And a quick run through of what Movi is. It's a CinemaRobot. It's a 3-axis CinemaRobot. So let me pop into the app. So you connect via Bluetooth to this guy. And once you're in the app, you've got a bunch of different features you can do. We're connected via Bluetooth, so we can start and stop the record using this record button here, and then this is the main mode trigger there.
asks if you can power the phone via the Movi.
I think so, but that's really a Corey question. It should be possible. There is energy in this handle here, and there's energy in the phone there, and if you're sufficiently smart and you have the appropriate wiring, it seems that you should be able to plug those two guys into each other.
He's definitely working on it.
He's definitely working on it. Yeah.
I've seen him talk about it.
You've seen him talk about it? That, just for an engineer talk, that does not mean yes. Dave, you want to come on in? See, the way it goes is I've seen him talk about it. I've seen him work on it. Fast forward 3 months, and we definitely cannot do that. We definitely cannot have that feature. They're slightly cold.
Michael Douglas says he misses the hats on Instagram stories.
Oh, sorry. It's been a busy period. But what about hats in real life? Real hats.
This is all
Dave, why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, me?
Tell us a little bit about you and what you're... I'll need that.
He'll need that.
What you're wearing.
Wow. So, yeah, this was a gift to me. I think we'll start off in reverse. This was a gift to me. Oh, I wasn't going to unbutton that, I promise. I think this was Tabs first, and then... oh, no.
That was always for you.
Oh.
I just tried it on one time.
He had to break it in a little
I
bit.
just wanted to see how it looked.
Yeah. I think that... I don't
It
look
looked worse than it does on Dave.
Yeah. Keep away from the back, though, because I think the button on the rear, there's rear flaps on these. it's failed. So yeah, yeah. I'll just hold that shut a little bit back here. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of.
And how did you arrive here today?
By scooter.
By electric scooter.
Yeah, I've upgraded it. The most recent addition are 4 drink holders.
Wow.
So you can get the LaCroix.
I left to go to San Francisco and New York for a couple days, and I came back and everything's different. This guy's got a mustache. The scooter's got cup holders. I mean, what hasn't changed around here?
Yeah, the Polaris.
Let me shoot it, throw a couple questions that we have.
Yeah, go for it. You can just yell them at me.
Okay.
Similar to the way you yell things at me throughout the day normally.
Okay, so business as usual.
Business as usual. Just sling them at me.
Can you power the? Oh, we already answered that one. What's the average run
Don't drink
time?
that.
The
That's not
average
good for
runtime
you.
of phone and Movi.
The average what?
Runtime of phone and Movi.
Well, the phone totally depends on what kind of crazy stuff you're doing. Like if you're, running 4K 60 and whatever apps. But I was getting, if I put the phone in airplane mode and was mostly doing filming and not like Snapchatting and stuff throughout the day, I was getting a couple hours out of the phone, maybe 3 hours if I'm conservative on screen brightness. And the Movi was lasting at least that long. I don't know exactly the runtime because I never drained it all the way down, but at least 3 hours of runtime. And it charges via USB-C right here, so it's ultra fast charge. It can charge it, up to like 3.5 amps, I think, which is really, really fast.
A lot of power.
Did you guys have? I mean, you guys didn't swap any batteries or anything? You just plugged it in.
We
and
never
charged?
even ran out. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were actually blown away at how long it lasted. And we were even in like super cold weather too.
Yeah.
Can you two
Yeah.
introduce yourself?
Yeah. We work for Moment, who makes a company also in Seattle area that makes some awesome mobile photography gear, lenses, cases, and the cases for it's not just iPhone too, but we do a few other things. Just
Pixel, Samsung.
But we make super wide fisheye lens, a wide angle telephoto lens, and a macro lens.
And I'm Niles, and this is Caleb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a quick review video too that we can put in the comments or somewhere of our trip we shot with the new Movi from Freefly. So
Evan will add that just in like a week.
cool.
Not today, but
Okay, that's fine.
Next, what is today? Wednesday? Next Wednesday.
Posted it.
It's posted? Oh, jeez.
Thank you guys.
You gotta let it
so-
mature a little bit.
These guys were. We only have 5 of these prototype units that kind of look correct, like the final design and function pretty well. And they got to take one out for 4 days?
Yeah.
4 days. The only people that have had hands on this thing kind of outside of Freefly prior to launch were them and Tim Sessler and maybe my mom. I don't know.
She bought one.
Hey,
today.
Carol.
Yeah, I saw your order come through, Mom. Thanks for the support. That's great.
She's like, I buy one of everything. Yeah.
No, she does
Yeah.
not. This is the first of our products she's ever purchased. So
Yeah.
this is a big moment.
Savvy Robinson wants to know if it will stay stable if Hugh runs at a full sprint.
It will stay stable. You might see some artifacts from the iPhone lens, but I'm more worried about Hugh running than I am about.
He might not make it.
Am I running?
Yeah, you can do a little run.
Got to load the pockets.
Do a run, and then I'll do a selfie. You want me to run?
And I just want to answer Brett Ogden's question.
Okay, let's
This
do it.
is the product that we are showing off on the 16th, at the party on the 16th.
Oh no, that's a
Can Facebook keep up with that streaming bandwidth?
That speed
know.
is too fast.
Oh, he's not even using a good movie. How do you flip the camera on? Here we go. You can also do stabilized selfie run. Hold on. Oh, roll's not on. He doesn't have roll turned on. Oh, that's it. That's all I got. I'm not Mike Mutzel, you know. Okay. Running in a warehouse, call OSHA. Don't call OSHA. Come on, man, we're busy. Oh no, I'm out of breath. Running's hard. Okay. I'm gonna flip it around and give it back to you.
Who's the creeper over there?
Gabe wants to know if you can mount it to a scooter.
You can mount it to a scooter. You can
Quarter 20.
you can just hand hold it on a scooter.
Yeah,
too.
hand holding on the scooter is going to be the smoothest.
A lot of the stuff that we got, for a lot of the best stuff for launch film,
Triple.
is captured like this. Keep up, you. Uh-oh, we got a log jam. Scooter free zone. But you can see, this guy's set up to be able to roll right now. I've roll mode. Oh. So you can roll him and shoot selfie style. Insta story style if you want.
Oh yeah.
Was this, did you guys have roll mode on the one? When you guys were shooting?
No, we did not. We wanted
So-
to use that.
I think we were
Tim's
just-
video was
Yeah,
rad.
Tim's video
His
was
whole
insane.
thing was.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Stabilized selfie.
Wait, is this in roll mode?
Yeah, it's in roll mode. So you can just roll. It's in roll majestic mode. They'll just
Whoa.
follow your moves.
Wow, the roll selfie.
You just got to get the
Legend.
handoff.
2017, 2018 is the year of the roll selfie.
The roll selfie,
Yep.
perfect.
Yeah.
Dubbed.
Turn it upside down, man.
Yeah, no, that's rad.
Or if you throw the wide lens on, then you can get even wider roll selfie
Super.
Yeah.
and film it this way.
Gabe says he's sold.
Sold?
Yeah.
That was easy.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Okay,
Adam wants
head to
to
lunch.
know-
We sold
Adam
one.
ordered and
Yeah.
wants to know when his will ship.
Classic question.
Q2. I don't know when. Sometime in Q2. Let me continue walking through the app though.
Instant connect.
So, oh yeah, I'm just going to show a few of the things that I really love about Movi. So we reworked the power on. Let me balance it a little bit better. So the clamp works like this. You just pinch and squeeze to get the phone in there. Slam that guy in there. You know, get it close on balance. I'm kind of picky about balance, so I tend to obsess. But one thing I really love is how fast Movi turns on now. Like I'll put him down like that so you can see, but almost instantly after hitting the button, he turns on, and he can also boot while. What's he doing? Oh, that's why. So you gotta keep Dennis around. But yeah, you can see it boots like instantly, and there's also the sleep mode. So if you just tap the button, he goes to sleep, and the app goes to sleep. So it goes into a low power state. Tap the button, he comes right back alive. And you can also turn him on. This is something that we couldn't do previously, but you can. Okay, so he's off now, and you can turn him on while walking, and it boots almost instantly. This guy's actually booting a touch slower than my previous one. So we got pan motor here, roll motor here, tilt motor here, 5-button D-pad here, record, start, stop here, and this is the mode trigger button. If you want to interface with any of the legacy, or not legacy, but any of our Movi controller or Mimic, you can use this port here. It's the same port that's on a Movi Pro, COM1 port, which is hilarious to hook up like alpha wheels and be controlling this little guy with wheels. Okay, we can keep walking through. Do you want a chair, Hugh?
Yeah, Hugh.
Ari wants to know how we can win one if we create awesome content but are broke.
We are doing a giveaway.
We are doing a giveaway.
Moment's doing a giveaway too.
Yeah, we have moment giveaway with Moment, and then we're also giving away. We're giving away 5 at our 2 p.m. Facebook Live today, and then we'll be giving away Movies for 12 weeks. 12 weeks of Movi. Is there branding around that? Is it like a cool contest name you came up with?
12 weeks of movie.
12 weeks of Movi.
Expect something next week. We'll send out an email.
Will that be
Classic on the spot,
that'll be
right?
wrapped up like right after the contest wraps?
Right after the contest wraps, we'll send out all the information about the contest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Great.
Business as usual.
Excellent. One thing you should know about Freefly is we do cool stuff, but we're not on time. We're not on time's not our thing. We've branded ourselves to be a kind of like slightly late company.
It's because you push the limits though.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got to get it
That's
right.
the whole deal.
No, it's true.
You think you can just
You think you can make one of these by following the times?
no? And do you think you can figure out how to Velcro strap a brass weight to the back of the thing if you're going to be on time?
It is brass, though.
Brass.
It's brass.
Brass. That's fancy.
Fancy.
Hipster.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep cruising through. So Majestic Mode, for anyone that's ever operated a Movi, they'll be familiar with this. So you pop in here and you've got your pan and tilt adjustments real quick, fast, medium, slow. So you can set your pan, pan and tilt speeds to be how you want them, roll speed too. You can turn tilt lock on and off. Whoa, he didn't like that. So you can set tilt however you like it. Then we go into Echo Mode. Echo Mode allows you to do basically like motion control. So let's say I set my A point there, my B point to end on Caleb. Hit record, hit start, and you get a nice smooth ease in, ease out, motion control move. You can do this when it's stationary.
Yeah.
Nice. Get that Mountain Dew out of there.
Oh.
We gotta get, Dave, you're
Xbox.
killing me. We don't even make, there's no product placement fee or
know.
anything.
It's not even good.
Look, he's
Kids, don't drink
It's not
Mountain Dew.
even-
Don't drink that.
I know.
It's so
Bring
bad.
bring this guy a LaCroix, please, or a water, or a coffee.
Please. I only took a sip, Tab. Don't look at it.
Oh
It's
man,
like
it
a
kills
cherry
me.
pop.
Like
It was a
the
taste test.
disease. There's only one thing worse than you drinking Mountain Dew, and that's giving Mountain Dew to other people to drink.
But I mean, if you
He's
gotta,
not even drinking one.
I'm like the cigarette guy that's like coughing during the advertisement. I mean, you don't want to turn out like me,
But
right?
Shout out to all the gamers out there.
Yeah.
Shout out. Comment below if you're a gamer and you
You're a
drink
gamer and
Mountain
you
Dew.
chug
Mountain Dew
Xbox.
keep you up all night.
Oh,
These are the fancy
those are the
ones.
fa-
Those
look
are
at
the
that.
fancy
I
ones.
snatched that before
You
you got
did,
to
you
it.
did. I went in
That's
too.
next level, man.
Isn't it weird how anytime there's anything that's different, people just want it?
Yeah.
Like
It's a taller
it's not
can.
fancy. It's just
Tall
taller.
and skinny.
I don't even
yeah,
like
rather
that
than like
flavor
this
It has
is
more
basic.
purple in it.
Yeah.
So that's, and I'll demonstrate like a moving Echo Mode move. So Dennis, can I follow you? You're just gonna pretend that you're walking. Pretend that you're walking. Like pretend that. No, don't go yet. Okay, just get in position. Position A. There we go. Hold. Do not move. Okay, so I'm gonna start on his feet. I'm gonna set A there. And let's say I want to come up head level and be following him. I'm gonna set B there. Oh, I'm recording. That's why. Okay. So Echo Mode, set A. I'm gonna set B. It goes back to A to let you know it's ready. And then I've set the shot duration 10 seconds. So this will be a nice smooth reveal from his feet and then to his
I have
head.
an easy sale for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Someone wants to know, Jason Acuna wants to know if it works with a Moondog and extra weight of an ND filter, and if so, he'll order one today.
It should. I'll talk about the counterweight just as soon as I get this done. Talk through the modes, but we've made the counterweight very flexible and adaptable. It's very expensive looking, Mark says, and he doesn't like that for a moment, but we'll get into that later. Okay, so I'm gonna hit record, and I'm gonna start the move. Go ahead, Dennis. So you can see Movi's doing a perfect tilt up, like way more perfect than I could do it in Majestic Mode. And all I had to do was keep him in frame. So it's done, and it's transferred back to Majestic Mode. I can continue my shot, continue framing him, blah, blah, blah. So the possibilities with that are really cool because you can mix motion control, very complex and precise motion control moves with seamless shots, which I think right now we'll just be able to do A/B and then continue on to Majestic. But in the future, if you think about the ability to program out a whole sequence of moves, it'd be pretty awesome. And you can adjust the curve, like the smoothing in and out of the motion control moves, stuff like that. And then you can set any kind of type of duration you want. And then to continue talking through the modes, hyperlapse mode, Movi lapse mode, sorry. That slows down the movement of the robot like 10 to 15 times so that things go super, super slow. So that when you speed them up and play them back 10 to 15 times faster, all the pan and tilt and roll rates are perfect for real-time video, but the world's flying by you. And for that, you have smoothing option. You can turn tilt lock on and off, and then how much you compress time is there. And the interface looks very similar for time lapse to A/B, but basically what it is, you end up with a 15-second clip, let's say, and then that'll take a 10-second or a 10-minute time lapse and turn it into a 10-second clip. I'd adjust the level of compression. And then orbit mode, I'll demo. Let me get medium speed. So orbit mode, allows you to do an orbit shot. Can you guys break apart a little bit?
Are you, okay, you're shooting him.
Yeah.
You're shooting me.
So this is actually a pretty tough move to do with two people. It's tough to get the timing just perfect. You and I used to battle over this one with big Movies. But with a single operator, it keeps the speed perfect, and then you just adjust your orbit to keep your frame. And I have it on the fastest setting here. You could slow down and do a much slower, more cinematic orbit. Dennis majestically squashing bugs.
He's like working right now.
I'm looking into questions.
He always works in this pose.
I like stand-up decks. Thank you, Dad. Yes, you can use it on a tripod. There's a quarter 20 on the bottom.
Oh yeah. Let's talk through some of the features on this guy. So quarter 20 is here. It's like a rubber over-molded boot here, so when you set it down, it kind of sticks and doesn't fall over. Same thing here, little rubber pieces. Power button is here. 5 buttons there. 2 triggers here, and then accessory or auxiliary COM port there. Kind of secret mode. If you want, you can just close the pan and it goes to sleep. So you can just kind of fling it in your backpack, close it up, and then when you pop it open, it'll come back awake. So it's a nice little like secret mode, secret sleep mode. And then there's 2 18650 cells in here.
It's kind of a secret too.
Secret.
Yeah.
Secret.
Are any of the modes coming to Movi Pro? Yes.
That's a Dennis question.
Yes. Cool thing is we brought pretty much the entire technology from those big guys, Movi XL and Movi Pro, and put it in this guy. And actually we've been developing even more features on top of what we had on those, such as this very super fast boost and better drift mitigation. So we are planning to work those into Movi Pro.
The great thing is all of our software is built in a completely modular fashion, so it should be a trivial exercise to take features that we've developed for Movi and drop them back on legacy products.
Exactly. And this lets us even create features much faster, since everyone will have one on their desks.
Okay, let's talk about external lenses. Let's talk about moment lenses and the counterweight for that guy that wanted to know more. What was his name? Evan?
It was Jason Acuna.
Okay, I'm gonna put this guy to sleep.
Currently, Hugh is shooting that on the wide lens.
Yeah.
So that's the field of view on that.
Do we have where's the little pile of lenses?
We have
I have
right
some.
here.
Oh, cool.
So this is our like flagship lens. It's the 18mm wide.
I don't have the macro.
The only one we don't have with us is the macro, but that's okay.
Mark's and they're just tipping stuff over.
Yeah. now,
is the
now our founder hates us.
Superfish. This gives you the look of like kind of that GoPro-esque
Yep.
Really
ultra
nice.
wide.
Super
Yeah,
wide.
super
Very
fun.
little distortion too. It looks really good. And this last
Tab
one,
uses it a lot on Instagram Live.
Yep.
Yeah, Tab loves
Insta
in
stories.
IG Live.
And then this one,
Oh yeah, totally.
that one tab.
Yeah, Telly.
Yeah.
So this is if you want to go long lens.
60mm.
That one has a much more, I think, cinematic look to it, especially if you like crop like 235.
Yep.
You can get away with a few shots that really don't look like iPhone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're taking the crop of the 4K and of the slow-mo and essentially adding 60mm on it. So a lot of our review video is actually shot on the telly and I think looks super nice. It also achieves the most amount of bokeh on phones, which also makes it look more cinematic.
Yeah, it looked great.
Yeah. Thanks, Tab.
The only thing that didn't look great is some guy riding on the back tailgate of that thing,
And drop
cheating
it.
death.
Oh, yeah. That's like our game.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
we don't have budget. You know.
Small,
We don't have a huge crane coming off the back of our
small
car.
camera, big injuries.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the motto.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I like
big
it.
risk, big reward.
Do we have the more polished version of the counterweight, Charles?
And these are also the cases, we should say. This is how you mount them. This is for the iPhone 10, Pixel, Samsung. I have an iPhone 6
It just
because I can't afford a
twists
new
right on
phone.
the case.
And essentially you just take it like this, line up the white lines, and you twist. And you have a nice secure mount. Can snipe sizzlers with your boys and your girls.
You can.
Yeah, you can talk about Evan. we had a question about audio. Evan's going to say a few words about this, just like literally a few, just like 7 to 10.
It works. We had success with the Rode. It's like an adapter that takes the. They make some that translate from the TRR to the TRRS, and then you just run that. It works great. And they're working on a. Tab, maybe you can speak more to this.
You know what? Evan, I don't know much about audio. It's kind of your bag, so it'd be great if you could finish off.
They're working on a thing that mounts to the handle that that holds the.
Who's they?
Roadie.
Ian's working on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That holds the Rode mic, and then
Hold on, are you saying more polished than this?
I don't know if you can get more polished than that.
Okay.
But,
Yeah,
We'll show you at the
Shout
end.
out to Thermo.
Hold on, can you?
Take the phone out?
Yeah.
just
Now
take
good?
the phone out.
Here you go.
You want to?
He was trying to show that.
Oh, like backwards.
Does Charles have the more finished version of the counterweight or no? Would he lose it? He made it. Okay, we'll talk through this one. So we're really picky about balance here. So we wanted to build a counterweight system which was completely adjustable so that it'll allow you to balance any lens that exists now or might exist in the future, so you don't have to keep buying more and more counterweights, crappy counterweights that clip on. Like if people came out with, let's say, an anamorphic lens for a moment anamorphic lens, it would be a different weight most likely.
Sure.
And then we'd be like, shit, we need a different counterweight. Not with this system. This system, you do a couple tiny tweaks and you're in the game.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So these weights here you can see slide. They rotate. Dennis, will you grab a blue driver just so I can demo? The final one will just be toolless, but this is just a prototype. But the weights rotate and then they slide in and out so that you can achieve perfect balance. You know, this way, and then I have actually just taped a weight to pan to get it perfectly balanced so that when I'm shooting, I was trying to shoot roll shots kind of like Tim did. You want pan balance perfectly for that kind of thing. Thanks. So the idea with the counterweight system, I have mine all clamped down right now, but you can adjust the weights forwards and backwards. And then also you can rotate them in and out. And by rotating them in and out, you're changing the balance both this way and vertically. Oh, sorry. And so that allows you to achieve perfect balance with, whatever lens you want.
Jacob wants to know if the Moment battery case will work.
I don't know.
Yeah, it fits.
It does?
It does.
Okay. It's probably close.
Definitive. It does.
It does.
Yeah.
And
That's it.
no, you'll need the counterweight obviously, especially with the lenses on, a little bit heavier, but
Especially with the wide too. Our wide's our heaviest lens.
Yeah, there's actually one thing I was thinking. It would be awesome if in the future lenses all ended up being the same weight, so you could just get the counterweight thing dialed in for one setting, and then leave it at that. You want to do some shot demos, Hugh?
Sure.
Okay, 4K 24. So I'm going to show like a hacky version.
Roll first.
Yeah, I was going to show how Tim. Why did Bluetooth turn off? Any more questions, Evan?
Some questions about Moment case for Android.
You're using a different phone.
And
This is a different phone?
I think so.
No,
No?
I don't think so.
I thought you were using that one before.
Okay. Okay, so you can see in the mode I'm in right now, I'm controlling the roll rate with the button on the handle. Oh, you're going to be in the shot, Dave? Perfect.
Oh, I can. I was just bringing more scooters.
So I'm in Majestic, and then I'm going to command a roll. I'll follow you that way when I cue you. So you can see right now we're level, and let's say I'm going to go for a 3 degree per second roll. So I'm going to click the button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I'll say 4. 4 degree per second. So it's rolling on its own, and I still have Majestic control. So let's walk that way. Just go nice and slow. So you can see we're almost to a 45-degree angle. Majestic is still working, you know, as you'd expect. I just have to kind of wrap my mind around which way to point. Go a little bit slower. I'm gonna lose you on this corner. It's okay. You're good. You're good. Sorry. So you can see the Movi is still rolling. So we're just about to 90 degrees. And it's going to continue rolling. Dave's going to check in on a few things. I've got my Majestic settings. Just jump into Land Venture. All right. So let's end that shot. Gotta get it unwrapped. Take a look. So you can see, I'll start it here. But you can see it's doing a perfect roll rate. 4 degrees per second is what I commanded. And then I'm just doing Majestic as we go. You can see I got the handle in a few times. I didn't have my Majestic settings quite fast enough on pan and tilt. But the effect's pretty cool. Because I would never be able to do a roll move this perfectly on Majestic. So we've seen how, what does it say? We've seen how slow, smooth, and steady. How come you can't see the whole thing? Oh.
What is the upper limit for degrees per second?
On roll?
Not sure what that question is, Savvy.
Is it
Are you
want to
asking
know
how
on
fast
roll
it
or
responds?
How fast they can roll, right?
just roll or in general? I think in general it can get 200-300 degrees per second. But on roll, I don't know. Let's just keep hitting it.
Donald wants to know how much.
$2.99. GoMovi.com. I can't hit it anymore because it's going too fast. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get into.
As long as you can keep up with it, it goes pretty fast.
I'm gonna get into trouble here.
It's really fast.
It can go much faster, but I can't hit the button and turn it at the same time. So this is what Tim was doing all over New York City for the last 4 or 5 days or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna stop that.
Boussier is asking if you can put his Amira on it.
It won't do an Amira, but it will do an Alexa Mini.
Okay.
So that'll work fine. But if you want a true 4K sensor, you're gonna have to go iPhone 10.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah. Netflix ready.
Netflix ready.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about. I want to set up just. Set up a time lapse.
Get everybody to walk through here a bunch of times.
Yeah, that's great. So I was just shooting a bunch of these in San Francisco and New York. So I'm going to set the A point there. Hey, Rango. And then set the B point over here.
Michael Duval has a question. Is Movi the final name? Just trying to avoid confusing rental orders of "Hi, I want the Movi."
Yeah, Movi's the final name. So there's Movi, Movi Pro, Movi XL,
Okay.
Movi XXL. Oh, no.
Too far.
Okay, so time lapse. I'm gonna set my A point there. Set my B point there. Hopefully he doesn't kill himself.
Yeah, you just hear me.
I'm gonna set my compression so that out of a 5-minute move, I get a 10-second time lapse. I'm gonna trigger it. Okay, if we can get like lots of activity over there, that'd be great. People just walk back and forth.
Yeah.
Fast. And, yeah.
So you can see as we're doing this time lapse, we've got a little motion indicator, that little green guy going across, so that tells you kind of where you're at. Try not to touch the table. And then you can see in the record area, we've got 28 seconds, so that'll come down to 1 second in the final time lapse. So this guy's just gonna do a slow move from left to right while we're doing this. I'm gonna get this guy out of the way. Good action, really good.
Should we fire up
The what?
this guy?
The forklift?
Sky dancer?
Oh, Sky Dancer? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Fire him up. So you can see he's about a quarter of the way through the move now. It's only for cell phones, yeah. It's only for smartphones.
Did you answer the moment lenses compared to others?
No,
question?
no, I haven't.
Yeah, Dave wants to know, how do you like the moment lenses compared to others?
I love the moment lenses. I don't have like a shootout ready or anything, but that's what I'm using every single day. Yeah, you do need this Movi in your life. Oh yeah, still going. Only
still
halfway
going.
through.
Oh.
These all the time lapse talent just like bailed halfway through the time
Oh, I
lapse.
thought you said that. Yeah, sorry. I came in
Cue
sat
the
down.
time lapse talent. Dave, go. Dennis, go. Oh, he's going super slow. We need Dante doing thumbs up, thumbs down.
I'm not gonna be in the shot. I'll be there the whole time.
They're gonna be flying by, and Dennis is gonna be like,
He's got a wig. Yeah, exactly.
"Go."
If you're just, people are gonna crash.
Red streak.
If you're just joining in, I recommend you check out Tim Sessler's video that he shot with Movi in New York City on an iPhone 8 with the moment lens. It's stunning. He's doing a series of rolls with some shots are hyperlapse, some shots are slow motion, but it shows New York in a completely new way. So it's really amazing. Make sure you check that out. It's on Vimeo. Really great piece. So you can see now we're halfway through our time lapse.
A lot of questions on battery life again.
Oh, really? Where's it? What happened to Evan? Oh, he gave it to you?
No,
Did you abandon your post?
I'm doing multiple.
Okay. Battery life.
Battery life. When we used it on the trip, it was we had it fully charged the night before, and then we would use it and we'd set up the shot, turn it on, get it all ready, shoot the shots for an hour, go to the next location and shoot. And honestly, I think we had it on like an external brick one time during a day, but I mean, yeah, the phone's gonna die. Your memory's gonna fill up on your phone before the Movi dies, I think.
Yeah, we haven't done extensive runtime tests yet, but I think from
It's
practical usage, I think it's at least 3 hours. Time lapse still going,
I think
man.
we said if it's valid balance 8+ hours,
Okay.
from initial testing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in some cold weather too, and it did fine.
Uh-oh. I hope that didn't that might have just killed the time lapse. Yep.
Thanks.
Apple. Okay. Well, hopefully, do you think it recorded the half?
It should, yeah.
Okay.
It's a good test.
Yeah, it's done now. You're relieved of your duty.
Davey Yang.
Okay.
Oh man, this is awesome. But
So you
I
can
just
see-
bought a counterweight
Oh, Dennis,
for my
that's great.
Osmo.
Oh, it looped.
Yeah, I'm looping.
That's awesome. So our time lapse got blown about halfway through, but you can see how cool it could be. So that was about 3.5 minutes worth of time lapse compressed into about 7.5 seconds. It's awesome. Let's see if I have. Oh no, that's Keith.
Davey Yang says, "Oh man, this is awesome, but I just bought a counterweight for my Osmo."
Where'd the other Movi go with the big phone?
Right here.
Oh, there it is. He said what?
Is it a moment counterweight?
He said, "Oh man, this is awesome, but I just bought a counterweight for my Osmo frowny face."
That's all right. You'll love that counterweight. You'll do great things with it. It seems fine to me.
Jake wants to know if we'll be at CES.
I think so. I think somebody will be. We won't have a booth or anything, but we'll be slinking around.
You said I'm going as a giant movie.
So you can see, I stopped to grab a coffee in between meetings in New York, and I just plopped this thing on the ground and got a time lapse. It's pretty fun. Just people cruising through the city. Dennis is going to do all kinds of fancy things to smooth the image. Oh, you have some?
Oh, it's moving.
He didn't even hear what he didn't even he literally didn't even hear what I was gonna say before he said I have some.
It was just a for sure.
He just
Of
was gonna
course.
start showing me like a watch and a ring and be like, I have fancy things. I'll show you. So here's another time lapse sitting on a barricade in New York. It's really fun. This is actually one of the most fun things to do with this because you can set it down in places that you historically couldn't get away with a full 3-axis motion control rig. Oh, this is just real-time stuff. Oh, there we go. Oops. So I was waiting for a guy I was meeting and just did a quick time lapse in a coffee shop. It's fun.
I have a cool one if you want to show this one too.
Yeah. Show me.
Because it can do like both pan and tilt. This is from last weekend. And then look all the way up. So back to beginning.
Aaron wants to know if these are ready to ship.
Not ready to ship. We'll be ready to ship in Q2. We could ship we only have 5, so I could ship one of those, but I can't. I really don't want to. We'd be down to 4.
Thomas would
I
really
need to use them for
mad.
marketing at least.
Yeah.
More
That means
testing.
the other ones would come even later.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
we need these guys. We did Orbit. Let's show people that just tuned in. Let's show.
So this is a good question.
Okay.
Jim wants to know. He says, "Sorry about asking about how to extend camera battery, not Movi battery. Can you plug power cable into camera? Space looks tight for a plug."
Yeah, you can. I just had this guy plugged in. You can see. You can get a lightning connector right in there.
According to Corey, it's 100% gonna be power brick.
What's going to be done?
I just asked again. He said 100%.
Let's go check with Corey. This is a Movi development room. Be quiet, be quiet. Hi, Corey.
What's up? How's it
We
going?
had a lot of questions on powering the phone from the Movi.
Oh, yeah,
So we
yeah.
thought we'd go straight to the source.
Okay. Yep, definitely possible. Yeah.
So you see what happened here, folks? We went from 100% from Dennis, and then we cruised into Schwartzmiller land, and then we got a definitely possible.
No. Wait, which direction?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. I was like, I'm working on that right now. What are they doing?
So we want to power the phone
Yeah.
from the Movi.
Yes, definitely possible.
Definitely possible.
Yes. Yeah, phone from the Movi?
Definitely possible.
USB OTG.
What about the other way?
No, that's, yeah, I was confused.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Thanks.
maybe someday.
Thanks. We'll be back with the hard questions.
All right.
Anything you want to add?
I want to add.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Like what's going on over there behind you?
Dante, nice cameo moment video.
It's hard to look bad with those guys. They do a good job.
How'd it go with Corey?
As expected. A little bit slippery, you know. You gotta really, you have to know exactly the right question to ask to funnel it down to a point where someone can't escape from that point.
Is it waterproof at all?
No. I mean, like a little bit. Like a little bit of water, but it's not waterproof like an iPhone is. Or like they say the Kindle Oasis is. Kindle Oasis, not
you
waterproof.
can't swim in the ocean with it.
No, you cannot swim in the ocean. You can, but it won't work again.
Do anything you want.
Hold on.
I'm going to tell you how to do what you want.
Can I take this?
Yeah.
Does this guy have roll on it?
I don't think so.
We'll switch it up.
Let me get this guy going. Yeah, you can pull it off.
Can you guys tell more about the optical image stabilization issue with the iPhone? So from our testing, iPhone 6s and iPhone 7s are worse than iPhone 8X and 6. So they did improve a lot on iPhone 8 and iPhone X.
I talked a lot about it on live this morning.
Oh, all right.
Is this live? Yeah. This is the live one? Okay. Going in this other movie.
Eduardo wants to know if this is being streamed using the Movi right now.
Yeah. Sure is.
like in that 1 second, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't you tell? It was like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so I put this in a Movi that has newer software, and now we can roll. So we can shoot, like you can imagine if we were shooting Instagram stories. Yeah, you can just follow, Dave. Let's go. So we can shoot vertical Instagram stories stabilized, and Majestic Mode is still working. There he is. Look at him. Look at him go. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, we lost him. Okay, Dave, are you ready? We're gonna do a bit of a race.
Here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go.
You think you can keep
I don't
up?
know.
I don't think
I'm
you
gonna
can.
give it. I'm gonna smile
You're
and
all
give it.
you're all juiced up on Mountain Dew.
I am,
There's
that's
absolutely
true. Oh! Ooh, I actually lost my hat.
So you can see. Oh! Oh wow! Hold on, folks. We just went live with the Sky Dancer. Oh wow! We got this for the party. Where do you get it? Okay, let's kill it. You might want to take this one's set up super slow here. You might want to take it out. Dave, we had a question. Where do you get a hat like that?
Oh man, I don't know. It was gifted to me, like everything good I have.
It's from Kavu. Jim.
Oh, there you go.
Can I see it? Yeah, here we go. Just in case you want to get one of these for your very own. Kavu.
Switch back over?
Yeah. Okay, I think so. That's the wrong way.
Hot spot.
This is all. I don't know how it got over there actually. Did it fall? This one it fell. Oh, I think this one might be hurt. Check it. Let me just set this guy up. I can change the speed on him. Should we show the
Right.
Tim Sussman
We actually
piece?
made some
Yeah.
sunglasses.
Let's do it.
Stage on this TV in here.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, it actually works pretty well.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new. We wanted Snapchat to buy us out to make the new spectacles, but didn't happen.
Yeah, it kind of gives you a view of what the camera's gonna do. It's not bad. You have to hold it just right.
There we go.
You need a case for your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw it on.
Yeah, face case.
Yeah, face case. Wow. Honestly, kind of a good name. Yeah. That sounds like the next startup.
Let's go show Tim's thing.
Who has the live camera?
What's that?
Who has the
This
live?
guy.
That,
That's
okay,
live. Yeah,
that's fine.
the little guy's live.
Does this got roll on?
I think it does have roll on. If you hit the down button, it should start snapping. Kill the light behind.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
There you go. Nice.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Good job, Tim.
Michael wants a tour of the Movi factory.
Movi Factory, okay. Who's Michael?
Michael Chavez.
All right, let's do it. You want to do a quick tour of the Movi Factory?
This one or?
Oh, just the, okay.
Or
We could do a quick run around. You think you can keep up with me?
Or tour
I'll
of
do a
the whole-
60-second tour of the building if you think you can hang. You want to go, Dave?
Yeah, we're going.
Okay, I'm going to put the stuff down. Okay,
Yep. Let's do it.
let's go.
Oh, this way.
Yeah. We got to start at the front.
This has all been redone here.
No.
Oh, I'm doing it reverse. Sorry. Whew.
I'm still on the old.
Come with me here. Okay. Frame up on the wings. Come with me, Dave.
Oh, look at them.
You gotta hang. You want me to?
Turn them off.
Do you know how to do roll, Hugh? This is Hugh's first time operating camera, so bear with me, folks. So let's do Movi. Are you good to go?
Yeah.
You good? You think you can keep up?
Probably not, but let's go.
Okay. Movi Factory Tour.
As long as Dave keeps up with you.
So we come in. Bunch of junk in the front, some cool shirts that Hugh designed, some cool stuff on the wall, bunch of cool photos. You got this strange man roaming the halls. We got some videos playing up here, cruising here. This is my office. Heavy duty PC for CAD or video editing. iMac for emailing and slacking. Cool diffused light. Got a cool airplane up here that I made a video with a long time ago that I liked. Got some grasses, a light. Got a bunch of tools. Got a toolbox. Let's go. Conference room. Meet and talk all day long. Talk and meet and talk.
Cool wooden wall.
Cool wooden wall. Pictures. Edit bay. Hey, I'm Hugh. Hugh, we have that video done soon? Yep, coming along nicely. Edit. Coffee, edit, coffee, edit. Dennis's office. Actually, not Dennis's office, but he'll love that I call it that. Standing desk, iMac, right on the walls. We got problems, we got bugs. Fix these problems. Cue the lights, go. Cool photos. Toilet, jumping, Evan, Shane. Cool stuff. Sam Nutman.
Hugh's kids.
Hughes Kids. Men's bathroom. Can't go in there.
Oh, nope.
Coffee area. Rocket espresso machine.
Really
This thing is absolute workhorse.
Good investment.
Great investment. Don't mess around with.
Oh, and a good grinder.
Don't mess around with cheap espresso machines. Great grinder. And you don't want your coffee area to look in a state of perpetual disarray, so get yourself a Dyson. Pro tip. Trash cans. Photos. People doing awesome stuff. Did you just come out of the
Oh,
lunch?
it's
Yeah.
possible. It's possible.
Lunchroom. Okay, we gotta go say hi to support. They're gonna know we're coming though.
I have a Movi demo as well.
Okay. Customer support. Support team right in here. Derek. Chris. What's your name again?
Adam.
Just kidding, I know his name. Alright. Okay, we're out. Flight squad area. This is where we try and film from. Actually, this is where we just lose track of all of this. That's true. It all just piles up.
A lot.
Okay, come on. Let's go. LaCroix house.
Oh, also necessary.
Everything is fine. Don't forget that. This is the quiet and dark engineering room. This is where happiness goes to die. It emanates specifically from this corner. Have you all watched Stranger Things? This corner is upside down.
AKA Bizarro.
Andy, Ian, Nick, Thomas, Daniel, Barrett. Come on, let's go. Skateboards. This is the Movi room. Ethan. Dante. Schwartzmiller. Shane, Assad, Matt, Tyler.
Dollar corner.
Tyler corner. Go to the corner, Tyler.
Okay, we're back.
3D printers, some other junk, routers, mills, CNC routers, mills. That's Eric. That's Charles.
Hey, Charles.
That's a
so
robot.
happy. We call him Papa.
We call him Charlito.
Papa Charlito, the father, Father Charles.
We gotta speed this up.
We do, yeah, that's true.
Inventory, all through here.
Many parts, just parts.
Sneak in here. Sneak through. You can see, that's Wes, that's Colin. They're fixing things. All the things that you've broken, they're fixing them.
Call them the fixers.
The fixers. The fixers. You can't see from this perspective, but Wes is wearing shorts.
Or, yes,
Yeah, they're shorts.
I think so. Okay.
We're here. Maria. Do a lap through. Robotic vacuums.
Also very
Everywhere.
important.
Look at this area. Very good. Heaters. Wes, any thoughts?
Buy Movi Pro.
Oh wait,
No, that's the right
That's fine. Movi Pro's
No,
fine.
keep going.
Okay, in here. Building Movi Pros. Building Movi XLs. Building Altas. Building Movi controllers. Flying through.
Oh yeah, movie controllers.
Look at these bad boys. Ruben. Yeah. Colton. How you doing? Good. Good morning.
Building Alta.
Building Alta. Movi XLs over here. This is what the inside. You know anything about this?
Oh,
You seen this before?
this is a really cool bracelet. It's super. Look at this.
That's not a bracelet.
People, next year, I'm telling you, 2018, this is the style.
Stator bracelet?
Kind of like an armband, but bracelet thing.
Nope.
Yeah, I like it.
Nope.
No? We're going back.
Okay. Keep going. Oh, some kind of Amazon delivery.
Oh, yeah.
This is where we hide our technocrane, ping pong tables, various junk that
Various
have back over in here. Google Jamboard.
Oh, yeah, Google Jam.
Junk. This is a junk corner. Don't show this. Junk. Okay. Come this way, Hugh. Oh, you almost got taken out by the technocrane. Workout area. So you can pull ups, dips, skier. Let me know your best skier time. Interested for 500 meters. Kettlebells, whatever. Wiring stations here. Sean's area here. Carbon build area here. Say hi, Phil.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Phil.
Phil, what did you learn? What did you learn this week?
Don't blow up fizz motors.
True. Data logs.
Keep them alive.
Oh, that too.
Data logs. What's this area? Movi. This is Movi build area. So this is Project Fromo. Fromo is the code name, or Frozen Mouse. So you can see all the stuff from prototypes we've been building. You can learn all kinds of stuff about the development. Have these gray printed parts from the new HP 3D printer, which is pretty cool.
It's pretty good, yeah.
What else we got in here? Got all these tools.
Electric screwdrivers are really handy.
These are fixtures for programming. I think this is an ESC fixture, so slap the PCBA down in there, program it, test it, move it on its way. Got some clothes.
Ooh, yeah.
Some Hue designed apparel, which is lovely. You can see historical prototypes. This is the Movi evolution, so stuff that we started with very early and then traveling through time. So now, it'd be cool if my face could be in here and I was like aging as the timeline went.
The beard comes in and the hair falls
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then we have some stuff upstairs. We got, we don't have time to go upstairs, but
Prototype number one.
prototype number one. Any questions?
Miguel wants to know if we're hiring.
We're always hiring.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, that's hiring is not funny. It's very serious.
It is serious.
Yeah,
Just saying what he said.
this is awesome.
Look at this. This is very interesting.
So this shows that kind of the core backbone of all these products is very similar. We've got Movi Pro, Movi XL, and the baby Movi all hooked up to alpha wheels and all turning at exactly the same time. That's
That's rad. That really is cool.
So for the really discerning camera operators that can only operate by wheels, sure, you can plug wheels into your baby Movi and operate to your heart's content. Like, you only operate by wheels these days, right, Dennis?
Yeah, nothing else.
Because you're foreign. So you like, if you try and do Majestic or joystick, you'll actually just start swearing.
Yeah, I have to stand out as well.
Yeah, got it.
Charlie wants to know how long you guys have been working on the Movi CinemaRobot.
I would say full time for about a year, but we've been kicking around earlier prototypes and ideas for probably 2 years before that.
At least.
Yeah. We tend to think about things for a really long time before we actually get going on it. Okay. And then camera car, Razor camera car, and Land Adventure camera car, my personal favorite. And I think that's the tour of everything. Did we miss anything?
No, that's it. So,
Yeah. That's what we do every day. Okay, let's talk through the rest of things. Is Mark going to join for part of it? Oh, you're in. He's working.
He's busy at the computer.
Let's go bug Mark.
Yeah, that's better.
What do I do with the water? Mark, give us your candid thoughts about the counterweight system.
It's the most over-engineered counterweight we've ever seen.
So you love
It only takes 12 screws. Sold with a special screwdriver. If you lose it, it's $50 for the screwdriver.
It comes
No,
with
I'm kidding.
It comes with
I'm
the
joking,
screwdriver.
but it's very well engineered, and we're excited to have people buy it.
Hold on, Mark. Are you saying that you're a proponent of people using gimbals that aren't well balanced?
No, I'm a proponent of making sure it's affordable so the consumer can afford it. They haven't told us how much it costs yet, so we'd like to know how much the gimbal's going to cost to make. It looks very nice, though.
Okay, come on. Let's go sit down. So we got to talk through contest.
Contest.
Yeah.
We launched a rad video contest today. With these guys, you can win $7,000 in new gear. iPhone X for the grand prize winner, and then gear from Freefly, from Moment, Peak Designs, Filmic Pro.
LaCroix, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Out of here.
Creative Live classes, a B&H gift certificate.
Nice.
But basically everything you need to go out and film and shoot on your phone. And so you can enter that giveaway today. It lasts for a week. 1 grand prize winner and then 2 second place winners.
Excellent.
It should be on the Facebook feed. So if you're down below, I think the guys linked a link to it, but enter and win.
And we're going to include 1 highly over-engineered counterweight for that winner as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to throw that right in.
And you're going to love it.
Retail value of $7,000. So you'll love it.
That's the way to do it. You make the Movi product
Movi's free.
$300, and
The
then
Movi's free.
the Movi's
Free for everybody.
and then it's $7,000 for the
counter-
counterweight.
Dave, what's the least we could sell the counterweight for?
Oh, the least?
Yeah.
I don't know.
1,500?
Probably. I think maybe a little more than that. And 1,500. That's like basically affordable.
1,700.
Yeah, I'm feeling 1,700. I gotta buy more funny hats.
You think 1,700 is too high for a counterweight,
I
Mark?
think it's pretty cheap.
You think that's right in
Yeah.
the sweet spot?
Yeah.
Okay. 1,700. We're also doing another contest where we're giving away 5 Movies at the 2 p.m. Facebook Live. And then we'll be doing 12 weeks of Movi leading up to Movi launch. We'll be giving a bunch of other Movies away. Check out Tim Sessler's piece that he launched today in New York, rolling around. It's great. Shot on iPhone 8 using Moment lenses, using Movi. I'm very personally invested in that project because Tim and I probably exchanged no fewer than 11,000 text messages leading up to that project. So if I got paid per text message, I'd be retired at this point. What else? You can check out more about Movi at gomovi.com, new website. Check out all the stuff that we're posting on Instagram, and yeah, pick one up. Pick up Moment Lens to go with it. It's a powerful little filmmaking tool. I've been loving the hell out of it, and it's been hard to keep it a secret for the past couple months.
It's a great product.
Yeah, it's
Excited
awesome.
for it.
Thanks. Anything to add, Dave?
Oh man, I don't know.
Don't drink Mountain Dew. It shortens your telomeres.
And you just get shorter. So and you don't want that.
We need a pro tip.
Mark, how many Mountain Dews have you had in the last week?
0.
Excellent. This guy's had a
How
quarter
many cups
of one.
of coffee, though? That's the question.
Coffee's great. Coffee increases longevity. How many Mountain Dews have you had? You?
0.
Exactly. It's not a good. It's not a good example.
No. Are we doing pro tips? We want to do just random.
You can do
You
random
should
pro
do pro
tips
tip.
for sure.
My favorite new thing is plastic razor blades. You know how you use your fingernail to like scratch things off? Plastic razor blades. Look them up on Amazon. They're excellent.
Plastic razor blade.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what you shave with?
Well, I mean, my hair is getting a little bit weaker as I get older, and you know, I can just scratch it and it comes off these days. But yeah,
Look how nice that live looks. It's just I like the wide. Do you have a pro tip for people?
My pro tips associated with 3 little children now. Got
Oh.
3 kids under 5, so all my pro tips are around
What are they?
parenting. What are
I'll
the
take
kids?
note. No. What are the pro tips? What are
Don't
the
have
pro
them.
tips?
oh no,
No, I'm kidding.
Don't listen to that, kids. Daddy loves you.
that's an unpro tip. Daddy loves you.
Pro tip is
Daddy loves you. He just doesn't feel comfortable telling you that.
pro tip is let him cry it out. That's the hardest part. Like and your first kid, you like want to pick up the kid as soon as they start crying. Second kid, but third kid, you get way more comfortable and they start sleeping through the night way earlier. So your life gets better. But you have to be willing to let them cry it out.
I like how you're talking about this. It makes me think that you actually haven't even met the third kid.
I had him this morning.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
Really? This morning?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have him, but I was babysitting.
Oh,
for
I
parents.
thought you were saying he was born this morning. I was like, wow.
Yeah, it was.
You have a pro tip for
With the
folks?
moment lens in hand. Listen to your boss. I listen to Mark and Tab.
I'm not your boss.
Yeah, I know.
Listening in general is a good skill.
Yeah,
Listen,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's hard, but a good skill.
Yeah.
Henning is watching us.
Henning's watching?
Henning, dear Henning.
One other pro tip is if you can work with Henning, you should at all cost because the guy is excellent.
And then he will disappear.
He will
Work
disappear.
while you can work.
Yes.
Yeah, get him while you can because he's. It could be a fleeting moment.
He's like a solar eclipse. He comes only. very
Evan, do you have any pro
infrequently.
tips?
I gotta think about it.
Alan, do you have
Never
pro
on
tips for
time.
dealers? Alan put a pro tip in the dealer newsletter, which went out, which I liked.
Order early and often.
Yeah. Listen to Alan.
Get in line.
Dennis, pro tip?
Listen to Tab. He knows
No,
things.
that's
I'm serious.
Well, just-
Play with the product you're developing so you can actually have an idea of what like user is gonna experience rather than designing for the specs. That's my pro tip.
People tend to listen to me here. It just usually happens 3 years after I say something. Evan is like 4 or 5
I
years.
just thought of my pro tip is argue with Tab.
Do you have a pro tip, you?
Don't listen to Evan.
Okay, I think that's enough pro tips for me. Oh, I have one more pro tip. If you're traveling and you're doing the crazy schedule and you're going to get hammered, take not hammered like drunk, but you got a crazy timeline to do. Drink lots of water, take glutathione, and take vitamin C. It'll keep you alive.
And face wipes are good too. They make you feel a lot better.
Okay, that's enough pro tips. Pro tip: don't ask people that are obsessed with pro tips about pro tips.
Brian Gill wants a specific pro tip
Okay.
about entering the contest. The email went out announcing the Facebook Live this afternoon,
Yeah.
and a lot of people are coming in thinking we're doing that now.
No.
It's this afternoon.
This afternoon, 2 p.m., we're giving 5 Movies away, and then there's this awesome giveaway with $7,000 worth of free stuff from a whole bunch of awesome partner companies: Moment, Creative Live,
Peak Designs.
Peak Designs.
Pro.
I love that backpack. Not LaCroix, not a sponsor.
Not
Dude,
yet.
Here, let me just drink out of that. Who else is in the contest?
Travel Feels,
Nice.
channel, Filmic Pro.
Nice.
We're having some
Yeah.
link issues in the video. People
Okay.
trying to get to the contest. We'll post something on Facebook immediately after
Okay.
with a working link.
Great.
You can't click on mobile.
Okay, thanks everybody for tuning in. See you
Thanks
later.
so much. Go Movi.
Bye-bye. Go Movi.
Go Moment.